With relentless temerity, I express solidarity. I have the emphasis and clarity. I'm an innovator, not an instigator. I'm a nature liberator against any discriminator. And I've been more than just a demonstrator. I pioneer being medicinal and high for years. So polarizing and divine and revered. I'll also despise and fear for being a broke rock star, just wise and weird. Not to digress from the point. I spoke up pregnant, second generation joint. I believe in anarcho-primitivism. I support brave cave women. Or dispelling the doubt left that property is theft. I'm about to get improper and incorrect. I recollect an era when I had already rejected propaganda. I'm ahead of my time, I'm too eccentric to defy. I'm well read like many greats. I initiate resistance to state. Sedition will obliterate those who pillage and hate. Be correct like Edgar Casey, I'm the best, just wait. I'm condemning Bill Gates, I'm rebelling against states. I've detested many presidents and presidential candidates. The heads of states segregate, and they spread pestilence and hate. They fester and decay. I dig the Grateful Dead every day, for 'tis extra heady this way. Even in a decrepit, irreverent, desecrated state of dismay, in an irrelevant haze.
Ingenuity, continuity, congruity, acuity, facing scrutiny, raising mutiny, lucidly like a true gypsy. Kedrick the head trip, psychedelic epic, runic divination, therapeutic herb, mushrooms and roots. Induce this, intuitively influenced. Aesthetics of music, elusive, conducive to commemorative penmanship that's consecutive. Immaculate Om chant, astrological, philosophical like Immanuel Kant, primordial, clairvoyant, I'm cognizant and benevolent. Embrace this, go scavenging with javelins, shape shift into a makeshift spaceship. Traveling, rambling on to the Amazon's pantheon with the feral, amiable animals and egalitarian heroines are jamming on Grateful Dead songs and recording electronic voice phenomenon. Classic, empathic, ecstatic, eclectic, eccentric, syncretic, authentic, poetic, aesthetic, telekinetic, telepathic. Sympathetic magic has conjured some pure ectoplasmic entity in this dead, heady tent city with the psychedelic hippies. Speak of equality and equity. We don't pray, we merely say blessed be, especially at the medicinal weed dispensary. We are defending peace with empathy. This be spiritual ecstasy. Everyone oppressed, every refugee gets our sympathy. Wizardry is giving me an epiphany apolitically. I exist to be instantly primitive and at peace. There has to be resistance to be free. Ingenuity, continuity, congruity, acuity, facing scrutiny, raising mutiny, lucidly like a true gypsy. So many protests, everyone is oppressed. Nobody has freedom at anyone else's expense. I must insist that civilization must cease to exist. I'm an anarcho-primitivist. We must resist empire and its many clients. They're all tyrants. My Xerxes-esque verses will burn down churches to murder perjurous neoconservatives for the disservice. They deserve it. Perdue correctly said property is theft and influenced by Kunin. We need much more than a revolution. Progress is a myth. Technology inflicts pollution upon earth as persecution. Hence what Edward Abbey said was the industrial way of death. Civilization is self-destructive and meant to oppress. When ignoring the facts, some have resorted to an ad hominem, i.e. a personal attack. The appeal to hypocrisy is obviously a logical fallacy. To blame us for using technology will end civilization's clutches, as if blaming a cripple for using crutches. Anarcho-primitivism is what I believe in. There can't be freedom where there is authority, hierarchy, and other crimes of the civilized. I support nomadic forage tribes. I call for liberation, so abolish civilization. Authority and hierarchy have divided us and lied to us. We have been told that our rights were recognized and wouldn't be denied. Empire has tried to divide us of our skills that we needed to survive. The low-lives who hide behind a badge fabricate crimes to meet their quotas. They patrol us and enforce their war upon us. Empire and its apartheid has to end, and we need not let it slide ever again. We can easily resist them, and we will win. We outnumber and outwit the oppressors. We could do much more than merely demonstrate against them. They intend to arrest anyone who protests them, but we don't have to let them. If we had all been killed, then there'd be nobody to oppress when there's none of us left. I told them I won't tolerate the laws and hate they have caused for so many years. I made myself clear they didn't hear because they had lard in their ears. Yet we are precisely what their empire should fear. Much like the Irish volunteers, we are undefeated. Those who profit from apartheid have repeated their lies, but that doesn't make them come true. We must liberate the earth, as that's what we are obligated to do. I call for liberation, so abolish civilization. To govern means to control, therefore to oppress.
Warfare tears apart our planet. Humans have not made progress. People were deprived of peaceful lives when they became civilized. Yet humans were healthy when primitive. Now they're inflicted with illnesses which mostly didn't exist. In prehistory, there was liberty, equality, and peace. Now this planet's war-torn, polluted, and diseased. Civilizations and states induce hate and instigate wars. They deprive people of being what they are, which they had been before. Humans are only equal to other animals, yet governments have caused such evil as polluting the earth we all inhabit. Gatherers in small tribes in prehistoric times with healthier lives compared to being oppressed and terrorized. As we've all been for about 5,000 years, governments control people via making them hate and fear. Empire is weak, doomed to collapse. That reality is out of its grasp. It's instigating yet more wars to cause its own demise like suicide. People will be fed up and will react to resist the warmongering regime, no longer fooled by its schemes. It has brutalized this earth and its inhabitants, yet it can barely maintain its own terror campaigns. Its occupations and wars have exhausted it. Dismantle and abolish it. Kedrick to head trip. Cacti, Pterosaur.
Kedrick to head trip. Vibe Rhymes Manifesto. Active psychos worldwide. This is for your mind, so open wide. All throughout what's called time. Music like an ocean of doses. It's opening of sorcerers' minds manifested. It's expansion of human intellect, kind of similar to that of a dolphin, often involves serotonin and or endorphins. Some record a jam so fluent, yet therapeutic who were cannabis users in Egypt in ancient times. They get high when a human source is present to party with its audience. People in general vibe well in many cases. Many faces are high as some spellcasting shamans, as healthy as rosters with fewer wrinkles and who live longer, unite to smoke ganja. Active psychos worldwide. This is for your mind, so open wide. Oh, throughout what's called time. Music like an ocean of doses. It's opening of sorcerer's mind manifested. It's expansion of human intellect, kind of similar to that of a dolphin or something. Often involves serotonin and or endorphins. Some are called a jam so fluid yet therapeutic who were cannabis users ancient times. In Egypt they get high when a human source of music is present to party with its audience. People can generally vibe well. In many cases, many faces are high. Some spellcasting shamans, as healthy as rosters with fewer wrinkles and who live longer, unite to smoke ganja. Active psychos worldwide. This is for your mind, so open wide. All throughout what's called time. Dose to this beat. philosophies without degrees, top of these technocracies with these and document atrocities, were plausibly akin to octopodes and squids, whose origins are commonly thought to be foreign to the earth and seas. Here from battle scars ever wild, utilized shards and returned to where humanity was before the warfare, where the forest thrived. In an era of divisiveness, much of what's required is as rare as an eclipse. Such prices are sought by those enlightened and taught, who unfortunately lack what can't be bought back. Forge an enormous gorgeous forest for more than tourists afforded in embroidered cordons and storage. Employers resorted to ignoring more than door hinges for mortgages. George Gorge was a foreigner to Orange and implored us to endure poor in his porridge. Irreverent yet benevolent cells of a rebellion compel again, without impediment, enlightened instead of misled. My comrades and I congregate with piety to plot lots of ways to topple the state of civilized society. Corporations are known for exploitation. Many are told they'll die to be free. I'm against the empire in its entirety. I'm enlightened. I don't have to try to be. So unite despite the blight and doubt I write about. So unite despite the plight and doubt I write about. So unite despite the plight and doubt I write about. So unite despite the plight and doubt I write about. Many will behold the truth and be shown the proof, and some will accept it, while many are detested and rejected. Humanity is now tarnished and decrepit, festering in oppressive conditions, so different from its origins, foraging. I've escaped dire dystopian dungeons and been a Spunion, hand drumming at a campfire. I grow a fan base while still poor and I can't retire. At least I don't rely on the populace not recognizing satire. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet will be flying. I'll tell you about my troubled mind. Got a heavy-headed gal. Got a heavy-headed gal. Got a heavy-headed gal. She ain't feeling well when she's better all the time. Will tell. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet will be flying to tell you about my troubled mind. Money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. And rolls and flows through the holes in the pockets of my clothes. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet will be flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. I see the morning light. I see the morning light. And it isn't because I'm an early riser. I just didn't get to sleep last night. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet will be flying. I'll tell you about my troubled mind. I got my walking shoes. I got my walking shoes. I got my walking shoes. I ain't gonna lose.
What else can a poor boy do? I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet will be a flying. Tell you about my troubled mind.
Oro shade of aha, well ya. Oro shade of aha, well ya. Oro shade of aha, well ya. Anishar hakan chauri. Welcome the woman who was so distressed. 'Twas our ruin that you were suppressed. Your fine land possessed by thieves, and you sold to foreigners. Oro shade of aha, well ya. Oro shade of aha, well ya. Oro shade of aha, well ya. Anishar hakan chauri. Grace O'Malley's coming over the sea, armed warriors as her guard. They're Irish, not French or Spanish, and they'll rout the foreigners. Oro shade of aha, wow ya. Oro, welcome home. Oro, welcome home. Now that the summer is coming. May it please the King of Miracles who might descry that we might remain alive for a week once after. Grace O'Malley and 1,000 warriors dispersing all the foreigners. Oro, welcome home. Oro, welcome home. Oro, welcome home. Now that the summer is coming.
I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet will be a-flying to tell you about my troubled mind. Got a heavy-headed gal. Got a heavy-headed gal. Got a heavy-headed gal. She ain't a-feel well. When she's better, rolling time will tell. I'm a-walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet will be a-flying to tell you about my troubled mind. My money comes and goes. My money comes and goes. My money comes and goes and rolls and flows through the holes in the pockets of my clothes. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet will be a-flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. I seen the morning light. I seen the morning light. And it isn't because I'm an early riser. I just didn't get to sleep last night. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet will be a-flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. I got my walking shoes. Got my walking shoes. Got my walking shoes. I ain't gonna lose. What else can a poor boy do? I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet will be a-flying to tell you about my troubled mind.
do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Me. Throw him in the longboat till he's sober. Throw him in the longboat till he's sober. Throw him in the longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Stick him in the barrel with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the barrel with a hose pipe on him. Toss him in the barrel with a hose pipe on him early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Drag him in the bed with a captain's daughter. Drag him in the bed with a captain's daughter. Toss him in the cabin with a captain's daughter early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Early in the morning. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, hey up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, and throw him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Toss him in the barrel with a hose pipe on him. Toss him in the barrel with a hose pipe on him. And throw him in the bed with a captain's order early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Throw him in the longboat till he is sober. Throw him in the longboat till he is sober. Shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Throw him in the bed with a captain's daughter. Throw him in the bed with a captain's daughter. Shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Toss him in the cabin with a captain's daughter. Throw him in the longboat till he is over. storm in the battle with a hose pipe on the early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Hey. And she rises way up, she rises way up, she rises early in the morning.
You had bragged loudly to tell that you had slandered the brave Parnell when you thought you had him slaughtered, well and truly persecuted. Where are the sneers and jeers that you so proudly let us hear when the rebels of 1916 were executed? How about Alan Locke and Ann O'Brien? How wrong you were to call them swine. Like Robert Emmett, who you had hanged and drawn and quartered. Way up on the gallows high, you butchered Henry Joy. And our crappy boys from Wexford, you bastard slaughtered. Let me hear about how you slew those Arabs 2 by 2. Like the Zulus, they had spears and bow and arrows. How you bravely faced each one with your 16-pounder gun, and you frightened all the natives to the marrow. In the summer of 1969, with your smiling face you came to show us all your pacifying tactics. Then your true face too came through, and your flag red, white, and blue. Now it seems you're wearing black and tan again in Ireland. Of your fists we've had our fill, and we know you always will find excuses for the murdering of Irishmen. But we fight for our proud land, telling you this where we stand. From England we will shift our lovely island. At your trial at Coleraine, sure we knew you weren't to blame. And likewise neither were the Huns or Hitler. But don't you fret for those you slew, for your judge was British too. And we all know the English are impartial.